God, I suck. I haven't played in weeks. Everything I've been uploading has been like made like like a month and a
Really
half
not.
ago
I
and
just find
stuff
like I
like
don't want
that.
to play
So,
at all. Like I don't have fun with
ooh,
the
I am
game, so I
doing
don't want to play. I
dog
just want to
shit.
watch
Can
people
I even
play.
make a comeback from this? Oh, and he counters me. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Why am I playing so bad?
Like
I mean, I know it's been a few weeks, but dude, maybe I'm just so used. I'm ready for that JJK. I'm ready for that JJK. I'm so ready for JJK and ready for Clash. I'm done with Storm. Let's get on with the video.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey everyone, it's me, the Professor Jester. We would no longer be called the Gambler. We would be called the Professor. That being said, we're going to talk about finally what was launched technically yesterday, but about 2 hours ago, essentially. Online mode has finally been unlocked. Holy shit, let's talk about it. It is an exciting time for all of us. So let's begin. So this is a custom match versus battle. So there's no endless. There's league, tournament, and then this where you can choose one player, two player, and blah, blah, blah. As you can see here, I can spectate. They added spectated mode. Finally, they added. So as you're going to see in this fight, let's talk about a few things about online and what online pretty much offers. So it is glitch and buggy. You cannot join an open session and play. If you try to join an open session and try to play, it will just lag you out or lag the game itself where you're not able to play. Just communication, basically. However, if you do private and you have people, if you invite people or if they join through your session ID, you can play online. So we're good on that. The tournament's fine, the league is fine, and this is fine as long as if you invite the people, right? There's also another option. You can do an option for 30 FPS and 60 FPS. And let's talk about those because that's going to be a big deal here. As you can see in this match, this is a 30 FPS match. Me, Bill, and Leek are all PlayStation 5, but as you can see in the I think the next fight with Art of Puppetry or Johan, he is 30 FPS right now because his PS5 is being used by his brothers. So keep in mind that even if you press any, the 30 FPS slot will have priority and everyone will have to fight 30 FPS. It's not just if you just play that person. Because I thought if you just play that person, only that person would be 30 FPS. And like someone like Bill and Leek, if they played, it would be 60 FPS. I was wrong. No, the whole endless will be 30 FPS if you have a 30 FPS player. Let's talk about the next thing. As you can see here, you could do emotes. Emotes are really cool, but here's the problem is I'm pretty sure the other people can see them, and I can see emotes getting really annoying really quick. I can probably even see emotes being banned. We will see. We will have to see about that. But I definitely see it not working out just because emotes are going to be really annoying. They're fun, but they're definitely going to be really annoying. Because if you have multiple people in one illness, they can keep going with it, right? It's not just a one-time thing; they can keep going. So it's pretty crazy. So that being said, is this good or bad? What's going to happen? Let's talk about some of the future because this is also a JJK discussion video too, so we're going to do 2 in 1 because I was waiting for the online mode to happen to speak about my future predictions of JJK and what will happen in the next 2 months or so because I did this with Demon Slayer, I did this with Dissidia, I always do this, so let's talk about that now. With online mode being added, it's great. We can finally start doing tournaments, we can start doing CBs, we can start doing player matches, we can start doing sets. Someone like me who is not interested in playing the game at all, like I'm done playing Storm. However, I want to host tournaments, I want to sponsor players, I want to still host offline tournaments, stuff like that. I'm still going to be doing that stuff. I just won't be playing this game that competitive anymore. I'm done, man. I've been playing since Storm 2. I got competitive in Storm 3. I proved how good I was in Storm 3. I proved how good I was in Rev, barely the time I played. And then I really proved myself in Storm 4 and showing what puppets can do and then what it has evolved to with Oder Conqueror and Bill when it comes to the very end, Bill and Leek, where at the beginning it was just me and Shizo. So, and Mato. So, there's still a lot of love I have for part of this community. I still love the puppet community. I love what we have done and accomplished. It's been absolutely crazy. So that being said, yeah, I'm still going to be supporting the game. I'm just really not interested in playing the game anymore. I'm done. Um, let's talk about what game I might be moving to. JJK Cursed Clash. That was weird. I'm sorry. So JJK Cursed Clash isn't fully out yet. It doesn't come out till next week, but there has been people who have early access to the game, and I won't be saying who, I won't be saying this much, but there's some things you could do to view the person who's playing. That being said, yeah, I've seen a lot of the gameplay. We've really broke down the game. We've pretty much got the game figured out as is, and kind of like how we did with Connections. And I definitely will be playing that game. The Puppet server, and we will be expanding to the JJK universe also. Iso, Yuta, and Megumi player mains and all that. You guys are definitely more welcome to join the Puppet server. I'm looking for more representation for JJK, so if you're definitely interested, link will be in the description. We will be expanding to JJK also, so we'll be a Storm, JJK, and a Clash Puppet archetype community server. There are other talks for things, but that'll be way later. So if you're one of those three mains, absolutely join. Iso is a traditional puppet where he uses a puppet and then, and him contingent to each other. Megumi is a summoner, not so much a puppet, so kind of like Tayuya where he summons, but he still is considered a puppet. And then Yuta is more of a conditional puppet where with certain conditions met, Rika will be summoned, and Rika is absolutely broken and definitely completes Yuta's moveset because Yuta is a lot more of a close range character, and Rika can help with his zoning and neutral and mid, whereas Iso poisons. So imagine Hanzo plus Konkuro from Clash of the Ninja series plus Hanzo in this game, and that's pretty much Iso and JJK. And then Megumi, like I said, he's a summoner, so best to remember him. Kind of like imagine Momoshiki with his bird, and then Tayuya, and it's kind of just not as stally, just a summoner. Like I said, it's a summoner. It's gonna be an absolutely shit game. I'm just gonna be honest here. In the comp scene, this game it won't be that big for that long. It'll probably last, I would say, a month or two. It will definitely last longer than Demon Slayer. I thought Demon Slayer was going to die less than 2 weeks, and yeah, I wasn't wrong. I mean, I guess there are other Demon Slayer players, and they're in the Storm, but I guess I don't know how much that proves anything. I don't know. Same with My Hero. I didn't know anything about My Hero. I wasn't playing during the time when My Hero came out, so I don't know anything about Ultra Rumble or OJ3 or anything like that. But what I do know is JJK right now, and back then when Dissidia, J-Stars, and I can't remember the other game, when they came out and people were saying this is going to kill Storm and everyone's going to go there, none of those games lasted 2 months. Everyone either came back to Storm or went back to their original game, or a lot more players actually came to Storm. And that's kind of what I'm going to assume will happen here is JJK will be played for about 2 months, and then a lot of the Storm players will be going to JJK, right? And a lot of people who's never really been in the Storm community or thought about it will be like, oh, there's a whole community, and they will realize we are the biggest arena fighter. Maybe after DBZ, I don't know. But anyways, arena fighter game. We will get a lot more players and a lot more people joining this this community, which I definitely see happening. It happened to Demon Slayer. It happened to Dissidia. It happened to Black Clover. It happened with
spectate mode happening.
I think every game that was supposed to kill Storm but Fortnite, because Fortnite definitely killed Storm 100%. At least back then until 2022 with that big revival and things going on. So that being said, yeah, I definitely will say there'd be a lot more players happening. And like I said, if you main those three, we would definitely like you in the puppet server. We need more JJK representatives, and I would be maining ISO the most, but then I'll be using Yuta and Megami there and here too. So yeah, I'll be playing that game for about a month or two just to play it, promote it, talk about it, stuff like that, and expand the puppet server. But other than that, nah, it's not really a good game. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun. It looks really fun. It looks really fun. But in like in the comp sense, nah, it won't last. So that being said, let's talk about another thing I mentioned earlier. Let's mention Clash. I plan on moving to Clash after JJK. Clash of the Ninja, more specifically Sakan 4. I don't know about Rev 3 yet. I'm still deciding if I want to go to Rev 3. There is older Konkuro, or TS Konkuro, which plays like Konkuro from the older clashes, and then Shio is so unique, and then Saucery and Hariko play like kind of normal characters in a weird way.
Oh, I can't wait to make a video on this. This is gonna be.
So yeah, but I'm probably gonna go to Clash of the Ninja. As anyone knows, I started playing Naruto back in 08, and it was Clash of the Ninja 2 on GameCube, and it was Konkuro that I mained. So I've been maining Konkuro for 15 years now, PTS Konkuro more specifically. So to go back in that game and actually probably learn to be comp and hopefully get to be one of the top players. As well as to expand the puppet server to that type of shenanigan, is absolutely, it would be a dream and it would be an honor. And then I think lastly, now that online mode is active, I've been asked, and I will answer. Jester, are you going to be hosting tournaments and sponsoring stuff? Yes, I will. I will be hosting a Only Puppet tournament within a couple weeks. Right now, because of the timing of everything with JJK coming out, also being the end of the month, so bills and stuff, I won't be able to really do a tournament right now just because of the horrible timing, honestly. Like, this was like, the timing of it was bad, which I'll get into in a second. But yeah, there will be a puppet-themed tournament next month. It'll probably be around my birthday, actually. That will determine not only who the best puppet master is, but that will also showcase you among the puppet community and even the Storm community, because I know a lot more people will be watching because we have a lot more supporters since I did in my S4 days. And then I will be doing sponsors. We will be doing money matches, stuff like that. We would just have to get into that and get people rolling. We will have CBs. We will have clan battles. We have hidden Heaven's Division. So that's one thing. Don't worry. Those puppet clan battles, or at least it is a puppet clan. So I should also mention this too. If you're interested in joining my clan, you don't necessarily have to be a puppet master. It's just like the puppet server. You don't necessarily have to be a puppet master, a puppet user, or wanting to learn puppets to join the puppet server. You could join the puppet server and being outside and just vibe. You could do that too. It's up to you what you want to do. But with the clan, it is, like I said, more puppet. Oh no, this fight. It is more puppet theme, and we have a lot of puppet users. We are the best puppet clan. There's only one other puppet base. I wouldn't say they're base clan, but they are majority puppet users. But no, they're not better than us. So we will be doing CBs. If you want to join the clan, join the puppet server, and then we will give you the
I can't play, guys,
clan
right
server
now.
link, and then you can do tryouts and stuff like that there. We'll do more stuff like that there.
That's why I want other people to join, because I do not want to play right now. Like, I really do not want to play.
The main issue, I would say, with everything and what's going on, and why I also think JJK, because in the long term, JJK will be killed because of this, is right now, having online mode does really suck because the timing is awful. However, JJK will not last that long. I'm sorry. It's not. It's just arena fighters like those games just don't work. Period. Like they're just all awful. So I think that when that mess after February, when February's over, when they get to March and April April, they will come back here and we will have a lot more activity. So I want to say worry about it for at least a month or two. And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, that's too long." But I've been playing this game for 15 years.
Like, I don't want to play at all.
Or not Storm. I'm sorry, Storm for almost 14 years. But that being said, like, don't worry about it. Like, trust me, it's not going anywhere. I thought this community was going to die 3 fucking times. Back in Rev, when I left, I thought this community was going to die, and that's it, right? And I was wrong. Came back at Storm 4, and it's still alive and thriving. Then I left again in 2019, thinking this community is going to die, because it really was dead. There was no clans, there was no online content, there was no tournaments, there was no anything, right? So then I left. And then I came back in 2021, and early 2022, like the first month of 2022. I wasn't here that long. I left. There was a big there was actually like some revival, but not so much. But apparently throughout 2022 is where the big revival happened. As you're seeing here, this is how it works. So it's really weird. You can just see all PTS Kank. So PTS Kank is meta. Jins again. I don't think there's much to really worry about, I think we'll be just fine. So that being said, this is my discussion. This is what I taught. This is updates. This is what's going to happen. Will I make JJK tournaments? Yes, I will. I would like to do 2 tournaments, if not 3. First tournament, do a puppet themed tournament, because this sounds awful and toxic and absolutely beautiful. So of course I'm going to be doing that. Even those 2v2s, you have to use 2 puppets. So and then I want another one where it's just everyone can join. You don't have to use puppets. You don't have to use Iso, Megami, or Yuta. You can use anyone else if you want. And then the third tournament, I don't know. It's just if I could do a third tournament, I could do a third tournament. But those are the 2 main tournaments I want. As for this game, I plan on doing at least 4 to 8 tournaments. I think that will expand throughout the 2 years, because I would like to play this game until the end of 2025, or at least sponsor connections until the end of 2025. We'll see. Oh yeah, I did forget this. This is in my scripts. So I forgot this in my script. We are working on something pretty big. It involves string theory, which if you guys don't know what string theory is, I will be making an introduction video to string theory in the next week or 2. So string theory is my old puppet school. Back then back then in PS4 you can make like these communities, right? And the community I made was called String Theory, where people can come, and if you're a puppet master, you can play other puppet masters. If you're a puppet user, you can play, do that and learn puppets. And I had like 500 plus members, right? Like it was very big. And that's where this part will come in, is if you guys are interested in string theory, or like I said, learning puppets and all that, join the puppet server. We are doing a lot of work right now. We will appreciate any support that is given. But like I said, there's so much that's about to happen. Please stay tuned. Go to the Puppet YouTube channel. Please go to the Puppet YouTube channel. We will be posting CBs there. We'll be doing other verses. It won't just be Puppet Mirrors either. Like, we'll be showcasing Leek, who is the Grim Reaper and the Puppet Master of Connections right now. We'll be showing Bill, who was the Puppet Master of Storm 4, late of the revival of Storm 4. So late Storm 4 and Leek's teacher. We will have videos with Dilica, who was the Storm 4 Puppet Master in the beginning. So it went to Dill, then it went to Bill, because, Bill was a revival of the community, whereas Bill was the original of Storm 4. So, and then we will have Bill, we will have Shizo, we will have me, we will have, I won't be playing as much, but we will have me that will be, commentating. We will have Anna. We will have our puppetry, as you see here. We will have all kinds of stuff. So please stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming to that puppet YouTube channel. We have about like 4 videos that needs to be uploaded. We're just waiting for a certain thing right now. I can't say too much right now. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoy online mode as much as we hopefully can. As for the DLC and stuff, I didn't forget to mention that. It's just because I don't really care for it, and it's not a big deal. But the DLC and stuff will be coming tomorrow, if not the 25th. That will add Hagoromo, Secret Technique, some other skins, and some other shit. I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It really doesn't matter, because Hagoromo is probably going to be OP. If he's not OP, he's going to be trash. This is how it's going to work. So, and we will be discussing. And another reason why I don't care is because this video is not about the DLC. This video is about online mode and JJK discussion. We will be making Hagoromo DLC probably this weekend. So stay tuned for that. That being said, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know this video and me talking has dragged, but there was just so much to talk about, and there's so much going on that it's too exciting. You know what I mean, guys? It's too exciting. We have a lot of things going on. So, yep. I am Professor Jester. It'll be no longer that gambler, and I'm out of here. Ooh, that was nasty. Bill has a really good team against puppets.